Cancer, welcome to your Sunday Shuffle. Like always, these are general or collective readings, not one-to-one private, which is to say they may or may not resonate. And if they don't resonate at all, perfectly normal. Check your other placements, you will find yourself in there somewhere. Okay? What's going on, please, for that Cancerian energy? Show me Cancer. Show me that Cancerian energy, please. Show me Cancer. What's going on, please, for that Cancerian energy? Show me Cancer, please. King of Cups, Two of Swords, Page of Wands, Eight of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. There's some things that you do want to engage in, other things you want to close off. Pretty normal stuff here. There's some things that confuse you that you want clarification on. There's other things you want to shut down and you want to walk away from. There's other things you want to open yourself up towards. It's just in the end, you're showing me some beautiful sense of independence and lovely sense of personhood. In other words, you sorted out something. You sorted out something. And you're like, I got it. You do got it. Okay? So I know you're going through what looks like a relatively confusing period of what stays, what goes. Some things I'm clear on, other things I'm not clear on. But so long as you operate from a good open heart space, there's really nothing you can't figure out. Okay? It might take time. Some situations, places, circumstances, etc. take, some things we can solve and understand in a day. Other times it takes a lifetime. You're sorting out a couple of things, both big and small. Okay? But in the end, you remain. You remain. A solid sense of self here. Pretty low functioning, and that's always deceiving on the forefront, right? I got a page. I got some Two of Swords. I got some Eight of Cups. No, but there's some things in here we're trying to discover. And while on the forefront it looks pretty simple. Well, we'll see. Show me that King of Cups, please. Show me that King of Cups. Show me that King of Cups. Show me that King of Cups. Show me that King of Cups, please. Page of Cups, the High Priestess, Judgment. Oh, yes. Okay, that's actually very beautiful. We had some very strong lessons to listen to yourself, listen to your heart. It's in the recent past, so it's impacting you to this day as it should. This is kind of a larger lesson, not one of the smaller ones. But to always listen to yourself, first and foremost, above all, to thine own self be true. Shakespeare. This above all, to thine own self be true. That's more or less the translation here. And it's like Cancer, lest you forget it. This above all, to thine own self be true. Always act from your heart in a place of loving yourself, and you can't go wrong. So they're telling you, here's your winning formula for success. And so long as you keep this in mind as your kind of particular running background noise, there's nothing here you can't achieve, no matter how small or large. Okay? But there are some things that do need to be sorted out. And so long as you are true to you, you can't go wrong. Sometimes the right thing to do is the hard thing to do. And sometimes it's actually incredibly easy. But the formula remains the same. This above all, to thine own self be true. Live through your heart, act through your heart, intuition, through your heart. And you got a winning formula, my friend. And they said this is a lesson you should have picked up by now and you should be applying every day. Okay? And why that's your particular lesson, I don't know. Some people have very particular lessons. But the idea is to feel more, not less. Don't shy away from your feelings, embrace them. Understand what you're feeling and what you're being guided by. You can't go wrong. Okay? Even if it's hard decisions or difficult ones, the point is, so long as you're in alignment, thus, so are your actions. Okay? Alright, let's say that Two of Swords. That's a heck of a background. So that tells me it's going to filter through everything else we see here today. Alright, let's see that Two of Swords. Show me 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 that Two of Swords. King of Wands, Four of Swords, Six of Swords. Okay. I see you contemplating an exit. Mind you, it's contemplation. I don't see you acting on it, but you are contemplating it. And you know what's interesting here, honey? And I mean this. while it confuses you, it's kind of like, I don't know why I'm feeling this. Exactly. It does confuse you, and you don't know why you contemplate about it in your off moments. You think about it, exit, but again, it's contemplative. But here's what's interesting. Your energy rises when you think about it. That tells me it's probably more positive than it is negative. So I don't know what that Six of Swords is to you, and it is under mental contemplation. You don't have a conclusion yet. Two of Swords. It's more like a mystery thing to you. Why, when I think about exiting this, it makes me feel good. Yeah. Harken back to your opening. If it feels right, no matter how difficult, it's still your most authentic self. So here I have that King of Wands, Four of Swords, Six of Swords. When you rest your energy and when you're quiet, and you try to get clarification on things you're confused about, when you think about leaving them behind, your energy picks up. It feels right. A little bit. It gives you some measure of confidence, knowing that you could leave something behind if you chose it. Feels good. It's a resting thing, though. It's contemplative. It makes you feel even a little bit healed to move forward, to move on. But you still question it. You're trying to answer the question, though, because that is active contemplation over confusion. So in other words, you're not sitting there trying to be confused. No, you are trying to unravel that confusion, to your credit. I hate it when people are like, Two of Swords. I don't know, so that should be my answer to everything. I don't know. I don't know not only gets you failed in school, it gets you failed in life. So I don't know isn't good enough. And you are trying to solve the I don't know. There's something here you don't know. But you're looking at it. And you think about it. Why does the idea of leaving this behind make me feel good? Where's that coming from? Only you can answer that. And what that is, I don't know. You haven't shown me yet. It's a vague contemplation. But it's one that you might be taking seriously soon. Page of Wands. Little guy. A little bit of curiosity. Show me that Page of Wands, please. Show me that Page of Wands. Show me that Page of Wands. Show me that Page of Wands. Show me that Page of Wands, please. That's what it is, isn't it? You're contemplating your freedom, your singledom. A little bit, you've shown me that twice. Acting as your own free will, independent agent. This is me, this is who I am. The Wheel of Fortune's here. You really feel like you have come into your own as the Empress. That there's many things that you have managed to achieve. That you are productive, that you are healthy. You know, generous. You might even be a little bit wealthy. I don't know. But the idea is I really, over time, I understand myself to be a Nine of Pentacles type of person, and I've developed it even further into an Empress. I am self-empowerment. I'm starting to understand this. I'm starting to learn this. Little guy, Page of Wands. And you really feel like you have grown into your own, come into your own. And you're looking back at that, saying it's kind of like you're saying, just how powerful am I really? All right, careful with that. It's Pandora's box. Once you start opening it, honey, it's really hard to not open it. You can't go, I'm just going to peek inside. No. Once you've peeked inside, there's no one knowing it. So I like how you're asking the question, super, super chill. Just how powerful am I really? How far have I come? What am I capable of doing? Once you start to ask that question, you're going to see yourself more and more clearly. And the answer, it's a good answer for you. I just want you to be careful with that. Because it's informing you. And I want you to get to where you need to be. I do. But with that self-empowerment comes responsibility. And I was giving somebody the lecture not too long ago. People don't think of self-empowerment as working both ways. You don't just get to claim what's yours. You also have to deny what isn't. What's your Six of Swords? Self-empowerment works both ways. Know what you're worth, and also know what isn't your worth. And you got to leave it behind, exit it, say it's not for me. Right? Because it's looking like you're starting to acclimate towards some energy that suggests something may not be for me anymore. Just how far have I come that I can actually leave that behind? I'm starting to think about it. So that's what I'm saying. Be careful with that Pandora's box. The responsibility of self-empowerment works both ways. It's exciting. It's exciting to see this for you. I don't know what you will discover, but you want to find out. Let's see that Eight of Cups. Right? The more you contemplate yourself, how far you've come, what you have managed to achieve under your own right and under your own energy. As far as I can tell, it's all you, honey. Numero uno, right there. You start to think more about, well, what else can I do on my own? And that thing I sometimes think about leaving behind, and it makes me feel a little bit good if I'm being honest with myself. Could I do that? Let's see that Eight of Cups, please. Let's see that Eight of Cups. Let's see that Eight of Cups. Let's see that Eight of Cups. Show me that Eight of Cups, please. King of Pentacles, the Hermit, Four of Pentacles. I don't know at what point on your timeline. It's coming up somewhere in the future. Okay. King of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Four of Pentacles. You realize you've been holding back, ain't you? That's a lot of Earth. You might have some really prominent Earth in your chart. I've been holding back. I've been holding back, man. I've been holding on. I've been holding on to all the wrong shit. I've been doing all the wrong things. Not really. You have lots of experience behind you. You've shown me that. What you contemplate is how far you have come. And you're starting to understand how much you're worth. Not just monetary, guys. I mean sense of self. And you can't put a price on that. Once you understand what you're worth, there's no going back. That's what I'm saying. Be careful about prying off that lid, because once you know, you can't unknow. You're going to start craving things that are for you. And you're going to start uncraving everything you don't need. And I'm seeing you uncraving something that you no longer want. And you wonder why the hell you've been holding on to it as long as you have. Because frankly, you don't seem to care about it too much anymore. Remember, self-empowerment works both ways. You've come a long way. And perhaps you didn't know how much until you started poking around in Pandora's box. I don't know what prompted these questions. I don't know. I have no idea. All I saw was your running background noise was heavily influential. Know what you feel. Follow your intuition. You can't go wrong. Claim what's in your heart. Don't deny it. And then you will always have your answer. I agree. So what's in your heart? Because I know something ain't there. Eight of Cups. That's emotional absence. There's a Six of Swords here, but it's contemplative. There's an emotional absence. And a holding on to something that you are starting to come to terms with isn't worth holding on if you don't care for it anymore. Aha! What is it? You haven't shown me what it is, not once. It's almost like you're afraid to tell me. Let's see that Nine of Pentacles, please. Nine of Pentacles, you contemplate your independence a great deal. Let's cut the bullshit. What are you wanting to liberate yourself from? Oh, you've been hinting, honey. You've been hinting. You're a very good hinter. Cancer is a very good hinter, and you can be very non-direct when you want to be. Cancer is often much more comfortable hinting and nudging than you are sometimes being direct. Okay? That's your way of gauging other people's emotions and moods before you declare your own. That's your sensitivity as Cancer talking. Think I don't know you? There's times when you're very direct and forward with your feelings, and there's other times you poke around other people's feelings to see or better understand your own. And this is you poking around, trying to understand, to get better information about a situation that you're in. And maybe you don't want to be part of it anymore. Nine of Pentacles, Temperance, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords. You're saying you still don't know. I call bullshit. You're saying you need more time. Okay, fine. You say you want to be consolidated before you do anything, which I will again point out to you. You've yet to show me what it is. but you're still defaulting to a Two of Swords. In other words, you're not entirely convinced that you know what to do yet. That time frame is starting to close. Okay, in terms of eventually you'll have to drop the indecision because you actually already have the answer. Told you, once you go poking around that box, you got to take ownership of what's in there. Once you start to see how far you've come, you will start to see where it is you don't want to be. At some point, you're going to hit that threshold of it's time. No more confusion, no more delays, no more I don't know what to do. Yes, you do. So I don't know what it is. But you already know the answer. You just act like you don't. Okay. You already know the answer. Just act like you don't. Temperance, that confusion will go away. The I don't know what to do will go away. You will know. Whatever it is, you've already checked out from it up here. That's check mark 1. You checked out from it here. That's check mark 2. What's left, guys? 3D. So whatever meets that criteria, as you discover more and more about yourself, where it is you are, where it is you don't want to be, and who you really are going to start to want answers in the 3D. It's a matter of time. Don't see that as a threat. See that as your reward for understanding yourself. Hence your opening advice. When you know your heart, you know your feelings, and you own them, and you listen to yourself intuitively, you can't go wrong. What has your mind already told you? What has your emotions already told you about this situation? You already have the answer, like I said. You're just playing for time. But eventually, that time, yeah, it's going to stop. That clock's going to run out. And when it does, the confusion goes away. The Two of Pentacles goes away. I will point out to you, those who are familiar with my work, you already know. Worst combination in the history of tarot. I hate these. Nothing says I'm helpless so much as those two. The Cancer I've seen does not have a helpless issue. They have a I need to understand my empowerment issue. Big difference. Oh yes, with empowerment comes responsibility. Once you know yourself, you can't unknow yourself. Then you'll start making decisions like this. I know everybody else makes it so easy, look so easy, right? It's not always that way. It's just you have more experience than you're giving yourself credit for, and I don't know why you're not claiming it. It's all right there. So like I said, it's it's not the I don't know what to do issue, it's the do you understand your own empowerment issue. It's almost like you're afraid to claim your own empowerment or independence. I don't need this, and I don't know why I've been holding on to it as long as I have. It's interesting. Sorry it's so vague, but there you go. I have to tell you, I did your reading about 3 other times prior to this, and I had to stop them all 3 times. I kept saying really in-depth, comprehensive stuff with no solution. I didn't know if I was going to see it again, but I knew the 4th time that was it. They were going to stay as they lay. And I try. I push when I see inconclusive readings. Cats in reverse. You have no reason to envy anyone. Okay. When I see inconclusive readings that are very intense, but they have no conclusion, those irritate me because it's frankly it's a disrespect to the collective who actually wants answers and they're ready to do the work and they want to do the work, and other collectives are holding everyone else back because they refuse to see their own shit, right? And I just don't think it's fair, but I also have to honor my own sense of time. Okay, and there was going to be no more redos after the 4th one. So I'm glad I'm seeing something different from a different point of view. Okay, it's good. But the other 3 involved one main storyline. I fell in love with somebody I didn't mean to. Okay. I'm going to put that off. Hold on. I fell in love with somebody I didn't mean to. I don't know how to accept it. I don't know how to reject it. I wonder if it will ever come back. I deserve this. I deserve all this pain. And then I saw someone else floating around that Cancer that they said, this is what I'm obligated to. But that other person, situation, whatever, that's what I actually wanted. And I don't know how to reconcile those things. I don't know if this is another version of that. I don't know. But it was very prominent. I saw it 3 times. I don't even know why I'm telling you this, except for some of you it's confirmation of something else I'm seeing here. This one, not only am I keeping because I can't waste any more of my own time, but I'm going to see at some point for you in the future, you're going to stop wasting your own time too and drop this nonsense of I don't know what to do. I don't believe you, and you don't believe you either. But you got to warm up to it, right? Okay. Counsel and therapy. I strongly recommend that. That's always a good thing in my opinion. Given my background, absolutely. It's always good to talk these things out. And even if it's not in traditional counseling or therapy, just someone whom you can have close confidence in. Okay. There is an apology in here somewhere. I don't quite know why or how. But the idea is I'm working through it, either apologizing to yourself or in another situation, I don't know. Okay? But we're working through it. We're working through it. All right? Anything else in here, please? Stability, harmony, flow, fate, detours, divine masculine. Some of you are the divine masculine. I feel strongly that that's the case, and I don't know why. Here's the thing. We have a classic position of I desire stability and harmony, a flow. I don't want to be disrupted versus fate. Here's disruption whether you like it or not. So something has disrupted your sense of stability, but it might be that your stability, I don't know, it may not be actually what you need or want, but you might be convinced it is. Or something destructive has happened and you just want to get back into a place of stability. Some of you, despite the stability, understand somewhere deep down in you it's not what you want, and you are praying for a disruption or a detour or an intervention, a divine intervention, and that's that Tower energy. It's interesting. But we're the divine masculine regardless. Some of you are like, yeah, this is my stability, but I don't know that it fits me. I don't know. Some of you wanted to be shaken up. Some of you wanted to be shaken and not stirred. I don't know. Anyway. Let's do, yeah, there we go. That's what I was saying. Usually when I'm told to wait, hold on, it's for a reason. So there's a reason. Freedom, action, horse. Again, it's that masculine energy. I am the master of my own fate. I can go in any direction I choose. It's that state of independence to be claimed. The freedom to choose, the freedom to take action. That stability that's in place might be for others, but I don't know if it's for me. I want the freedom. Nine of Pendants, it might as well be called that. Nine of Pendants. The Nine of Pentacles is independence. The freedom to take action and to understand that you can. That's what empowerment is. Okay. The Lion, the strength to success in this. Yes, I agree. The Crown, success and pride. Very beautiful. We've accomplished a lot. More than I think that you're giving yourself, or rather not giving yourself credit for. You should wear the crown of pride, for you have managed to do a great deal, and it's not wrongful pride to take the action that's in your best interest. Everything should come from the heart, and then you'll know what to do. Cancer, I hope this helped you. Put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well.